It's been just about 30 years. In fact, 4 days from now, it will be 30 years, but by the time this video comes out, it will have passed the anniversary of when Tupac Shakur got shot. We're at Celebrity Cars in Las Vegas, and we are with the car that he got shot in. It's this BMW. There's a whole story behind it. For those of you who don't know, it was September the 7th, 1996. Tupac, together with Suge Knight, they attended a boxing match with Mike Tyson, and then they got in some kind of altercation with one of the members of the Crips. Anyway, from that point on, they got in the car and they drove to, or they were driving to, a nightclub that Suge Knight owned, Death Row Records. And on the way there, or it might have been after, I'm not quite sure of the timing, but they were at a red light and a Cadillac pulled up alongside and somebody let fire, I think 13 or 14 rounds. Tupac was hit 4 times. Suge, I think, just was grazed with some shrapnel or something like that. But anyway, Suge drove off and he continued to drive. Nobody knows where he was going. And then the police, obviously, with the shooting or what have you, they stopped the car. They saw there was a shooting, bullet holes all over the car. And they took Tupac to the hospital where I guess he was in a coma, and then 6 or 7 days later, he died. Anyway, this is the car here that he was shot in. Scott, how do you get this car? Tell us all about it.
Nice to see you again.
Nice to see you too.
Quite a few years ago, we were able to get this car owned by a very fancy collector now. He spent about $25,000 on this car to make it what it is today. The wheels had been redone. Only about one of the original wheels made it through the accident, and they made 3 replicas. During the initial fix of this car, a plate was put in here, but you can actually still see the bullet holes and where they wound up inside the door panel. Sure.
Oh, yikes.
Yeah. Yeah. Just so your viewers know, we were thinking about having the bullet holes present again and trying to manipulate it and bring it back, but there was a steel plate added during putting the car back together, so you can't do that. But if you come on over here, you can see down in this hole, and you see little stickers down there that we put, and you can see the little dimples in there.
Very spooky.
Yeah, it's very spooky.
For those of you that don't know who Suge Knight is, I think he's currently in jail. Is that correct?
That's correct, yeah.
He was the owner of Death Row Records, and he has a history. You might want to Google him. He did some very crazy things.
Yeah, he did.
I won't go into that stuff, but he did do some crazy things.
This car, after the accident and the shooting, obviously it goes to an impound lot. So investigations out the wazoo. What happened? What directions did the bullets go? How was Suge Knight missed? All that kind of stuff. So tons of investigation went. Well, a little bit later, BMW Financial said, hey, City of Las Vegas, that's a lot of money back in 1996, so let's get it sold. They took original normal BMW wheels that belonged on this car, fixed up the door quick, painted it black. They changed the seats because they had some holes in them, a little rear upholstery, and they went to auction. Nobody knew what car it was, nor did anybody really care about what happened to this car then, 7, 8 months later. And a normal person got a loan out at a bank and went to the auction, saw this, thought it was cool, put his hand up in the air, sold. He drove it for 1.5 years. Put about, maybe actually not 1.5 years, longer than that, because he put about 100,000 miles on it, and then he went to go sell it. Well, what happens? You need the guy that wants to buy it. You got to go to the bank to get the title because it's not paid off yet, and that's where that owner at the time that drove it realized that he had a title with Death Row Records on it, and realized that this was the actual car. So decided to not sell it to that person that day at the bank, and made other arrangements to meet up with fancier people that would appreciate being a part of this car's life. So and here it is. So.
And then they got the wheels back.
Yeah.
I guess one of them is original.
I believe one of them is original. That's what I understand. They were custom to begin with. So these wheels were kind of redone, 3 of them, to match the car.
Pretty crazy, right?
It is. It's a very eerie car to be around.
Very eerie, yeah.
Yeah, it runs and drives.
And this car's for sale, correct?
And this car's for sale, yeah.
And you're asking?
$1.8 million. This car is now art. Say you're a big car collector. You got a whole bunch of cars. Oh, I want Tupac's car. And then it goes in the garage with all the other cars. It completely, diffuses what this car is. This car needs to go in the corner of a living room.
Yeah, right.
Where your friends can see it's really art. It's a really big car.
Sad, though. What a talent. What a loss,
It's incredible that Tupac has been gone for 30 years. Everybody still knows who he is. And it's pretty
And the music still plays.
And the music still plays.
And always will. The details that I gave you at the beginning of the video, I mean, Google it, check it out. Don't hold me to anything. That's my recollection. It might be slightly inaccurate, but I think it's close.
Yeah.
Is it close?
No, it's very, very close. There's a couple of pieces of the story that none of us are privy to because of, you know, what happened to it and what really did it go through. I mean, it's crazy to think that so many police officers and investigators, you know, had their hands all over this and dissected, you know, what direction bullets went and where it came from and just, you know, the investigating with this car alone is just crazy.
I guess the damage to the wheels and everything was when they
drove away.
They drove away. They drove over some curbs.
All sorts of things.
They destroyed these.
You can see right here the front wheels.
Oh, there you go. Yeah, on the back.
Yeah,
on the back.
This is the passenger side front door that we just opened, and where you can see. And we've never taken apart this back door here. I don't. That's not something we've ever done. But this was like kind of like the action spot here. So we spent a lot of time in this location.
Well,
so
I mean, if they fired 13 shots, it doesn't look like there's too many. You know, there's 4 there, 5, 6. One through the windshield, 7. So a lot of them must have gone through the window as well.
Yeah, a lot of them probably went through the glass. That's how he was shot, I guess, right? Yeah. Through the glass.
Do you know what I find crazy though? No privacy glass. You would think.
Yeah, you would think. Right?
I mean, I don't know how involved Tupac was, but
you got to remember all of these windows were shot out.
So yeah, maybe it did have the. Yeah.
So they replaced the glass and they just didn't take the time to tint them.
They never found out who did it, did they?
No.
No one's ever fessed up.
To this day, I mean, I think there's some ideas, but nobody knows. This is it's pretty wild and, like I say, pretty gruesome. But at the same time, I guess respect for the artist, obviously, and not so much for Suge Knight. He's got a scary reputation, right?
Yeah.
He did some funny things.
Yeah, he did some funny things. Yeah, he did some funny things. But yeah, no, this is, we're really proud to have it here. It's okay if it stays here. If somebody's interested in purchasing it, we'd love to talk to them. But we love having it here. It's
$1.8 million.
You know, I did not grow up with Tupac's music, but I sure knew who he was, and I was really big into music then at the time. I just didn't happen to listen to rap music, but the moment this all went down, I mean, geez, it affected everybody in the music industry because he is such an important guy and getting started hip hop and along with the rest of the gang that we all know about. So. But this is super. We love having it. We move it every once in a while to either here or we move it up here and just kind of keep it around. On a lot of occasions, the news do show up when there's new insight on the crime itself. So every time something new comes by, the news comes flying in the door so they can do an update with the car in the background. So,
interesting.
Yeah, it's
you know, like the Al Capone car, I wanted to sit in it. I thought it was cool. I don't want to sit in this car. It's like it's got a whole different vibe.
It does.
And yeah. In fact, I'm too close to it.
Yeah, stand a little further away.
But thank you so much for showing it to us.
Yeah, you're welcome. Sure.
It's interesting that you have these two very what's the word I'm looking for?
Morbid.
Morbid's a good word.
Yeah.
Morbid vehicles here.
Yeah, it's really a history. We actually have historical vehicles. These are very historical vehicles.
So in the future, we'll pop by and see what other great cars you have and historic cars.
It's an honor.
Thanks
for coming by.
It's
really nice to meet you, Michael. Thank you.
Guys, Tupac Shakur, 30 years ago. Time flies, doesn't it? Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. We're in it to win it. Celebrity Cars Las Vegas. Bye-bye.